Dave Duford from Final Expense Agent Mentor at feagentmentor.com. Thanks for joining me today. We're going to talk about exclusive final expense leads. More specifically, we're going to talk about the best types of exclusive final expense leads. So let's go ahead and start from the top. The number one lead, in my mind, that's exclusive for final expense are direct mail final expense leads. It doesn't really matter what's on the card. The lead itself, the format of the lead, being sent through the mail and filled out by the recipient, is always the best form to get in front of people. Now, for me personally, I'm of the belief and mindset that a lead that actually says life insurance is the best route to go. It kind of clarifies what the purpose of the card is, to sell something to somebody, and the closing rate usually is a lot better and it's more consistent. There are cards that don't say life insurance but imply that it's about life insurance, but also imply it's a Mutual of Obama benefit. And so sometimes you get mixed responses and a lot more deadbeats involved. But either way, a lead that says life insurance on it is going to be a better value, I think, overall, and that's mailed through the mail, more specifically, because the engagement involved. You're going to get more people involved, and it's going to be a better response. Now, the key thing here is if you use these leads, make sure you're working with a vendor that will supply these leads to you and ensure that they are exclusive. At Final Expense Agent Mentor, all of my direct mail is exclusive to the agent. We don't resell leads. If we sell leads that are generated that don't go to a specific agent, it's because they were never actually assigned or ever worked. And that's rare, but either way, the point is they're not being shared. That's the worst thing you could ever do, especially if you depend on the lead source for continuity over the long term. So don't want to work shared leads. We only work exclusive direct mail leads at Final Expense Agent Mentor. Number two kind of lead that's great as an exclusive lead are exclusive telemarketing leads. Again, these can be exclusive in the form of their live telemarketers. They can be what is known as avatar leads, which are telemarketed. Find my video on avatar leads, very instructional and very good leads, by the way. But those leads, of course, are generated over the phone and then made exclusive to the agent. I have a couple vendors that I work with on an exclusive basis to provide those leads. But again, same deal applies. Whenever you're looking at an agency and you want to make sure you ask about the exclusivity of those type of leads, because again, telemarketed leads are a little less quality than direct mail leads, and so when they start getting shared or they start getting passed around, it's an exercise in futility and frustration. So if you can avoid that and you can work with an exclusive vendor, it's going to make your life that much easier. Lastly, the third kind of lead, the best exclusive lead, are what I would call self-generated leads. These are your referrals. These are your leads you may generate if you do some sort of seminar approach to developing leads. These are exclusive in the sense that they came because of you and not because of some kind of marketing program in between, not like a typical approach. These are the absolute best leads you could get. They close more, they're better quality, they're more loyal, but they take more work and sweat equity involved to generate them, to do them. So with that said, you notice I didn't mention a few others. The one most common lead most everybody sees is an internet lead when they research on the internet. Especially if you're listening to this on YouTube, you probably have done a little research. If not, there's a lot of internet lead providers. I really don't care for internet leads because those are the ones most commonly distributed in a shared fashion and not exclusive. So again, for final expense reasons, I'm only interested in replicating success and what's proven to have worked. And for me, those three exclusive ways of generating leads, direct mail, telemarketing, and then self-generated leads, are really all that I care about and are plenty enough to keep me busy as for a career, that I don't need to get involved in exotic, untested, unproven types of leads. So hopefully this helps you with finding the best exclusive leads. The most important factor to all of this is to find an agency that values exclusivity, that will tell you and demonstrate to you up front through proof of other agents that these leads are actually exclusive, and that's something definitely I can do any day of the week. My name's David Duford from Final Expense Agent Mentor at feagentmentor.com. Feel free to check out my other videos, all great instructional videos on the fundamentals of final expense. Also, my website, feagentmentor.com, if you want to learn more about the Final Expense Agent Mentorship opportunity, as well as read a lot of articles on how to do final expense. And thank you so much for listening. Take care.